Namaste. This is a challenging standing segment. Have your sturdy support prop close at hand and be sure you're on a non-slip surface below your feet. Please listen closely to the instructions and honor your body and its needs at all times. Enjoy connecting to the strength at your center and beyond. Position that way. I myself am going to go into a standing position. So I let my block go off to the side. If it just falls out, that's okay too. Just make sure you don't trip on it, because if you're going to stay standing along with me, we need to get ourselves in the right proximity to our balance supports. So moving off to the side into that good position, moving behind your chair. I think I'm going to, because I don't have a lot of room behind me here, I'm going to be moving furniture, which immediately makes things more risky. So a lot of deep core awareness. And if you can just move your body into the right position versus having to move furniture, I would always prefer that, if at all possible. So don't do as I do, moving this heavy, bulky furniture around. See if you can find a way to maneuver your body into the best position. But sometimes you do have to do things like that. So I don't know if you can see back here, but my feet are a little bit wider apart, maybe shoulders width or a little bit wider. My toes are angled out just a little bit. Um, and so that way it supports my knee in a good alignment as I do these mini side lunges, which is also a rhythmic range of motion, which has, again, all those great benefits of nervous system activation, enhancement, and working out of center, coming back to center, moving out from center, back to center, much like we were doing when we were leaning side to side on our chair seats. And then if everything's felt good with this so far, go ahead and bend into your right knee and feel free to hold that. Hold it for just a breath or two, come back to center, or hold it a little bit longer. Maybe if you've got the strength and the flexibility, so again, we're finding balance of mobility and stability, that you could maybe step out a little bit wider, angle your right foot a little bit more to the right as you bend into that knee, perhaps a little bit more. Notice how my knee is pretty much right above my ankle. That is ideal, again, for good knee alignment. And then you can have the other leg lengthened out, foot at whatever angle feels good. Now, it's very easy to feel out of balance. This is asymmetrical, at least from the hips and pelvis on down. One side of the body is doing something pretty different than the other side. What brings it into balance? Well, deep core engagement for one. So even though, my legs are being stabilized and engaged in different ways, when I engage, all those deep core muscles stabilize and elongate up through the spine as much as I can. And please feel free to use your support props here to help you feel like from here on up, you are in a pretty centered position. And this could be done seated in your chair. I know you know that. But seated or standing, things might feel very different down here, but from here on up, you feel balanced. Now, here's another way you could kind of celebrate that sense of balance in the moment. One would be deliberately just extending one arm, say your right arm, towards the right and turning your head to look towards the right. Now you can kind of feel like this is a way that you could be symbolically looking back over the last season. How about from the solstice to today? Just kind of gazing it out there, like, it's on that horizon. You're looking back over that and honoring all that has been during that season that's brought you to here. And then you can lower that right arm down back to your steady support prop. If you don't mind holding the pose a little bit longer, you could extend the left arm out to the left, turn your head to the left, and this is like you are looking into what's next. So you're planting the seeds, creating the intentions from this
great, strong, centered place, and you are um, gazing out at all the possibilities of what this season is going to be bringing. And just infuse that with a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of gratitude, and stay in the love energy with that. Try not to let fear get infused in that. And then when you're ready, we can come on back to a standing position, mountain pose, whatever you need to feel good. Marching steps might be it, or just alternate heel lifts. Maybe there's a little squat by, sitting back a little bit. This is nice because it's a symmetrical pose that stabilizes. There may be a forward fold that your body is saying that would be really great now after holding that strong lunge warrior two position for as long as we just did. So feel free to, take those moments to pause and renew, regenerate, and absorb everything that we've already done. Back at your center, back at this place of relative balance. Then, if you would like to, stepping out again, it may be just a mini side lunge that you're taking to the left. Doesn't have to be a big, really wide stance. It does get a lot more challenging, by the way, if you do. But as you have probably at least seen done, in a really, big traditional example of a warrior two pose, you might see legs really far out, and those are not. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. Let's get a really good, strong foundation and stabilizing that left knee of yours right above the ankle, finding whatever position for your other leg, your right leg, down through the foot, again, at whatever angle that needs to be. Then trying to find balance as you work your way up from your good, strong, deep core, strong balance, feeling of kind of a lifting engagement kind of coming through there that helps you elongate up through your spine as much in a balanced way as you can be there. And again, you can come out of this anytime, if you want to. You can also do little bends and, a little back and forth here. I myself am going to hold it strong and steady because, again, I'm focused on that feeling balanced, and that for me, I like to feel really grounded and well supported, so I can identify as much as I can going up from there is a nice sense of balance. Another expression, maybe you're extending out over your left arm and looking that way if it feels right to you. And again, looking towards the future, looking out into the season ahead, and welcoming it warmly with love and gratitude and appreciation, and like a feeling of readiness, like, yep, I'm here, I'm at my center, I know we're going into a new cycle, and I'm ready for it, whatever it will bring. And then when you're ready, you can bring that left arm down, support yourself any way you want. You can come out of the lunge anytime, and you could still join me in this kind of symbolic movement exercise through your body as you would turn and look out over your right arm again, extending that direction. And again, sending so much love and gratitude into the past, from the solstice to now. Even if you want to go back to the beginning of the year, it's all good. Just infuse it with gratitude, love, and appreciation, because it's all brought you right here where you are right now. And that's powerful. You are here right now, right here, and this is exactly where you're supposed to be. And boy, it's worth celebrating, really being here and now, enjoying the fruits of our labors, and really taking that in with gratitude, and also being willing to look forward and into the future, at least maybe until, say, the winter solstice, between now and then, and just really infusing that with goodness, with light, because you're coming from this place of intention and centeredness here and now. Well done, everyone.